Welcome to Control Bridge Group, your trusted partner for ISO 27001 compliance and information security excellence. Centriosis is our brand dedicated to implementing ISO 27001 standards. Visit centriosis.com to learn more. In today's video, we'll cover an often underestimated but critically important control, Annex A 5.13, labeling of information. Once you've classified your information, the next step is to clearly label it, because without visibility, classification doesn't mean much. Control 5.13 requires that information is appropriately labeled in accordance with its classification to ensure that people know how to handle it. In practice, this means documents marked confidential aren't accidentally emailed externally. Emails labeled internal use only are not forwarded to third parties. USB drives or printed documents are physically marked for proper handling. Digital files are tagged so automated controls can act accordingly. Labeling bridges the gap between classification and behavior. It's the visible signal of information sensitivity. The scope of this control includes all formats and channels where classified information exists, such as digital documents and folders, emails and attachments, printed records, storage media, USBs, hard drives, backup tapes, data in cloud-based applications and file-sharing platforms. It applies across all departments and to any information that has been classified under Control 5.12. To comply with ISO 27001 Annex A 5.13, you need to provide evidence that labeling rules exist, are applied consistently and are understood by users. This includes a labeling procedure or guideline, defined formats for labeling, headers, footers, metadata, cover pages, etc. Proof of tools used for automated or manual labeling. Samples of labeled documents, emails, and media. Training materials showing how employees learn and apply labels. Integration with data loss prevention, DLP, or access control systems. Evidence that labels influence handling and security behavior. Auditors will expect to see that labeling is not arbitrary, but rather systematic and aligned with your information classification policy. Why is labeling important? Because security failures often happen at the human level, people need clear signals to know how to handle information. Without consistent labeling, sensitive data may be exposed unintentionally. Employees may overlook or mishandle confidential info. Security tools may not apply the right controls. You could face regulatory violations or breach of contracts. With proper labeling, information is handled consistently and securely. Employees are empowered to make better decisions. Systems can enforce rules based on sensitivity levels. You create a culture of security awareness and accountability. At Control Bridge Group, we help organizations develop and document labeling procedures aligned to ISO 27001. Implement automated labeling tools for Microsoft 365, Google Workspace, and more. Train staff to recognize and apply labels correctly. Link labeling to data handling, retention, and access policies. Build the evidence needed for certification and audit readiness. Whether you're starting from zero or refining your existing practices, we're here to make your information labeling secure, simple, and scalable. Contact us today to ensure your sensitive information is properly marked and properly protected. Our experts are here to guide you through every clause, with clarity, confidence, and compliance. Visit centriosis.com to discover our ISO 27001 application and subscribe to stay protected and compliant.